Hello to you wonderful person watching me on YouTube. This is another tutorial where I'm going to be showing you how to initiate a React app in just 35 seconds or maybe less using Docker. So I'll do it right now. If you think it could be helpful to you, please stick around to the rest of the video so I can explain it further, and make sure to show some love and subscribe to that channel. Without further ado, I have my timer here, so boom, new folder. It's empty. I have to just make sure. I have wasted a second to show you this, guys, but I'm confident of the, you know. So this is my container. This is the dot, and let's just open the folder just in case so you can see I have already the app. It's not done yet. Wait a second, and hmm, 3, 2, boom. That's it. Took us 30 seconds. So just so I can show you, Ellis, we have the app inside. So let's open the app and run npm start. And the cool part, actually there's two cool parts. One, you don't have to install all the dependencies because I have set that in the Docker file, so everything is installed. And the second part, as you can see, we don't have the loading logo of the React application. So this is actually pretty cool because every time I do npx create React app, which is, by the way, last time it took me about 4 minutes to just do that, and like I have pretty decent, actually good machine, so it took me 4 minutes to do that. And now if we can jump to the project and open it, as you can see, I have already filtered it, so it's a clean project. There is no the setup and test and all of the files, logo, SVG, and even the index. So you can have your own starter React application, your own version, and just pull it to your local file system whenever you want. So I already have my React application here, guys, whether I created it with npx React app or just how I showed you before with Docker. Let's do code dot using the terminal and hit to the work project. So first of all, we need to build a Docker image. And in order to do that, we need a Docker file. So let's create a Docker file here in the root path. So it needs to start with capital D, yeah, and then doc file. And what we need to do is tell it that from the node image, all right. So this is pretty much an image in the Docker Hub, and the Alpine version. When we do this, it's for the version. So I can just like say version 8 or whatever, but let's do the Alpine version, and we need to set the work directory, which is gonna be app, and then we need to copy the package, or actually let's use a wildcard. So package.json wildcard, because we have two files and we need to copy them to the new directory, which is gonna be dot, and then we need to run. So we basically tell it what we needed to do when we build the image. So npm install to install the dependencies, and then copy everything to the directory we want. And last thing, what we do when we want to run a React application, well, you guessed it, it's the npm start, and you actually need to do it like this in an array. So this is how we do it, and that's pretty much it for the Docker file. Let's do another file, which is the Docker ignore. So I know you need to put a period in front of it. So yeah, Docker ignore, and let's just put the node models. So Docker ignore, and that's pretty much it. We can exit, and we are here in our directory. Now what we need to do, so I am in my directory, in the React app directory. So if I want to refer to this directory, I use dot, as I used up here, code dot, then I open this. So we need to build an image right now using Docker image build -t, and then my username, which is Moody Omars, and then slash the desired name that I want for the application. I'm just gonna call it React app YT YouTube tutorial. Alright, and now dot, which is this directory. I want this directory to build like this image from this directory. And now it's gonna recognize the Docker file. It already did. And now it's gonna build my image. This might take few seconds or minutes, I'm not sure. If so, I'm gonna cut it. So let's just give it 5 seconds. So I have the build here ready, and yeah guys, it took more than it took about like maybe 1 or 2 minutes. So anyway, I should have mentioned this earlier. None of this guys will work if you don't have the Docker application open here. So I have the Docker app running in the background. So if the Docker app is not running in the background, this is will not work. And also you can see the image that we just built here, which is this React app YT. And also you can obviously view it from the terminal by typing Docker images, and this is the image ID. This is our image ID. So what we need to do right now, well, we can run it and test it, but what we need to do, I need to push it to the Docker Hub in order so we can pull it, and also we can use Docker CP so we can copy it to our local file system. Actually, let me just have another tab here so we can use it later. So this is the Docker Hub. I'm gonna pull it here to the side, and now let's just use Docker push and my username, alright, and then slash, and we called it React app YT. So as you can see, I don't have it here in the Docker Hub, and now I'm gonna push it, and it's pushing. So we have pushed the image to the Docker Hub. So if you do here refresh, as you can see the React app YT. Now if you make a refresh here, we should see the React app YT, and this is it. So first of all, you can use this command, the not the Docker push. We use the Docker pull in order to pull the image to our machine. So obviously I have it, and you should too, because you build it in your machine. So if we make Docker images, we will see the React app YT. So this is pretty much it. We have made the app that we wanted, and then we have made the Docker file so we can build the image. We have built the image, and then we have pushed it to Docker Hub. Now we have it. If we are in our machine, we can just use the image ID to create a container. If we are on another machine, so we just Docker pull our image there, and then we do the steps that I'm about to do now and that we have done at the start of the video, the beginning of the video. So let's make a new folder right here, and let's call it test. Alright, so if we open the folder, I know it should be empty, but just to clarify, so let's make a container out of this image, which is the React app YT. So Docker run, and this is our image. Now if we use Docker ps, we can see that 6 seconds ago we have started the image, and now we have a Docker container for it. So we're going to take the Docker container, and the command that we are going to use, I'm actually in the test folder, so let me just clear this, Ctrl L, or just clear. So I'm going to use the Docker CP command, which is, I have a snippet here ready for it. So I'm just going to put the Docker container name and the local destination. I'm not going to hit enter. I'm going to explain it. So it's just, there's not much to explain. It's just the Docker CP command, which is copy, so we can copy it to the file system. And the app, if you remember, in our Docker file, we have set the work directory as app. So this is what we want, and period, the dot, this is actually the directory that we want, the destination, let's say. So if we weren't in the test folder, we were to type the path here. So let's just hit enter, and I don't know if you saw it, but we already got the app here, and it's still processing, and this should take about a few seconds. And now you can just easily, that's it, we have the app here. Let's just let's see the app. So npm start. And now that's it. That's the project we made. We should have, yep, hey, we did it. So that's pretty much it. Sorry if I weren't so clear at some points, or if anything like weren't really helpful, or I don't know, just please let me know. I'm like pretty much talking to 10 viewers right now. So I really hope that was helpful to you, and please make sure to just support the channel and subscribe if it were. Otherwise, please just leave a feedback. Tell me what to make better. Tell me I'm suck. Anything, just let me know. So that's it. Have a great day.